propose the possibility of 2 different groups, it's a luxury. Is he going to say, I prefer that or I like that? He's going to make those decisions. But I often said, what would happen if you had Kolisch, LaSalle and Arditi Quartet in a room with Mr. Schoenberg? All very different styles of playing one of his quartets. Which one would he like? Well, he'd obviously like the Kolisch because that's what he was used to. But if he forgot about being used to the Kolisch and listened to the other interpretations, different ways of playing the instruments, what would he think? So, we're the original players for many pieces, many pieces, going back to the 70s. It doesn't mean that's the only way to do it.
Sort of brass polished open elevator that went up and down.
The Metropole.
Yeah, and it mirrors everywhere. And it occurred to me as I was thinking about tonight and talking with you, you must have been in an extraordinary number of hotels during your extraordinary...
What's he going to ask me next?
I'd like you to speak...
We didn't prepare this, by the way.
I'd like you to speak briefly about hotels you have enjoyed and hotels that you found problematic.
I think the most important thing for me about a hotel is that it's quiet. And of course, when I go to the front desk and ask for a quiet room, I quote the famous Amadeus story where they went, Amadeus Quartet, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they went to an Italian hotel and all their rooms were opposite the street, extremely noisy. And they went back down to reception and said, these rooms are incredibly noisy. And the receptionist said, oh no sir, the rooms are not noisy. The rooms are very quiet, the noise is coming from outside. So I employed this yesterday actually when I checked into the hotel.
So one of the things that I've been thinking about is whether there should be passages in which the computer is completely silent and passages where the violin is silent. Now what do we do tonight? I mean, from your perspective, I know cutting out the computer in one of your passages felt strange to you.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted it cut out. I like my accompaniment. In fact, I suggested that it was just a bit lower, but I was happy to cut out. In fact, you don't even really need me in this piece, because I am the piece. You've got lots of me in there.
Incredible violin playing and an amazing sonic world. It was a great experience. But the beginning of the whole event was so cool, and I don't know whether it just happened by accident or whether it was planned, but that transition from us talking and then hearing you talk, I mean, wasn't that cool? Was that part of the deal?
Absolutely. And Irvin never knows what I'm going to talk about.
It was so cool. I didn't even see him, and then all of a sudden, okay.
I was nervous about that. I'm glad you liked it. That's great.
You guys didn't like it?
No, I was nervous about it beforehand, and then I was convinced about it after.
Oh, okay.
It's a proof of concept thing for me, really.
Well, it's a completely different thing from standing up and saying, hello, good evening, everyone. I'm, blah, 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 and he's blah, 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 blah. I just think we always learn a great deal more if we observe something than if somebody tells us what's going to happen and what to think about it.